Facts we never knew about the wildest celebrity backstories. Most of the time, celebrities are just like any other person. They have experienced sorrow and tragedy. In fact, some celebrity tales are so bizarre and unreal that it is only appropriate given their larger-than-life position. Nevertheless, knowing what these celebs went through to get famous makes them that much more relatable and real. The craziest celebrity backstories are listed below. 1. The cancer that Sofia Vergara kept secret. The last image most people would have in their minds when they see the stunning, curvaceous Sofia Vergara is one of a lady who is about to give birth. Vergara suffered from thyroid cancer in the years before she rose to fame on Modern Family. Vergara overcame the aggressive and potentially fatal condition with early surgery and numerous rounds of taxing medical care. Vergara remained mum about her condition for many years before revealing that she had cancer in 2011. 2. A violent death for 50 Cent was almost inevitable. Curtis Jackson, better known by his stage as 50 Cent, was born and raised in New York and began distributing drugs at an early age. He stopped once he started in music, but his songs soon started stirring up controversy. When Jackson's song, Ghetto Churan, was released in 2000, the song's candid lyrics about a nearby drug dealer almost lost Jackson his life. Jackson was shot 9 times across his body the same year. 3. The name of Cardi B has a secret. People have questioned how rap icon Cardi B came up with her name. She has admitted that the name is directly derived from her younger sister Hennessy's true name. On the day the girl was born, their dad reportedly drank Hennessy. Cardi B got inspiration from the alcoholic beverage company Bacardi while she was growing up to create her own unique handle. 4. Angelina Jolie aspired to work as a funeral director. When Angelina Jolie's grandfather passed away, she was quite dissatisfied with the way his burial was handled. Jolie began researching funeral services because she wanted to prevent others from going through what she had. If acting didn't work out, Jolie once acknowledged that she would still have pursued that career. 5. Leighton Meester was born under a bad sign. Leighton Meester was born in a halfway house to a smuggler's mother who was still serving a sentence at the time. Not only that, though. Bad behavior permeated the entire family, with Meester's father, her grandfather, and her aunt engaging in the same behaviors and experiencing comparable outcomes. Even the 15 Most Wanted list of the U.S. Marshals included Meester's aunt. 6. The life of Kelsey Grammer is more tragic than you think. Tragedies have plagued Kelsey Grammer's family throughout her lifetime. When Grammer was barely 13 years old, his father was killed during a house invasion. Later, he would experience the single worst catastrophe of his life. His sister Karen was taken hostage and murdered. In a tragic twist of fate, Grammer didn't find out about his sister's demise until a week after she had already passed away. 7. The real wild child was Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore's background as a celebrity stood in sharp contrast to the endearing Gertie character she played in E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Despite coming from a famous acting family, several of her ancestors struggled with addiction. Barrymore began going out with her mother at the age of 9 at Studio 54, where she became quite involved in adult activities. 8. Tiffany Haddish was in a dim environment. Although Tiffany Haddish is a fantastic comedian, she had a difficult past. On the night of her homecoming dance, while she was only 17 years old, a cadet coerced himself upon her. We're very happy that Haddish sought out a lot of treatment to help her move over that difficult time in her life. 9. She was a loser, Lady Gaga. At the age of 4, pop sensation Lady Gaga began piano lessons, and by the time she was 14, she was performing at open mics all over New York City. But a heartbreaking story lay hidden beneath the talent. Despite her early success, she endured bullying at school, including being thrown into a trash can in New York City by a mob of boys. 10. Jennifer Hudson survived a nightmare. Although Jennifer Hudson didn't win American Idol, she is undoubtedly the most talented artist to have participated in the competition. However, Hudson has experienced nightmares, including the untimely deaths of her mother, brother, and little nephew after being attacked by Hudson's ex-brother-in-law. 11. The most painful secret Oprah Winfrey ever gave. When she was a small child, Oprah Winfrey's family mistreated her. In order to escape this suffering, Winfrey engaged in promiscuity as a teenager and became pregnant at the age of 14. Sadly, her baby died not long after birth. Up until a relative outed Winfrey in a 1990 interview, she kept all of this a secret. Winfrey felt it was liberating to no longer keep her pain and shame hidden from the public and decided against reacting with anger. 12. Joaquin Phoenix dialed 911 in a hurry. Formerly, Joaquin Phoenix was the member of his family with the least fame. His older brother, actor River Phoenix, was an incredibly attractive young man. A tragedy then occurred. On the evening of October 31, 1993, the Phoenix brothers were out together when River had a deadly, drug-induced seizure outside the Viper Room nightclub in downtown Los Angeles. While Joaquin tried desperately to save his sibling, his panicked 911 call is still accessible online. 13. Charlize Theron tragically lost her father. When her mother shot and killed her alcoholic father in self-defense, Charlize Theron, then only 15 years old, witnessed the incident. Theron, an Oscar-winning actress, has acknowledged in interviews that the event remains a part of her, like a tattoo on her heart, but she hasn't allowed it to negatively impact her life. Theron even claimed that her mother's example of being protective gave her courage and confidence. 14. There was a private family tragedy for Stephen Colbert. Even though Stephen Colbert is well known for his comedic sarcasm, he deserves a lot of admiration for how he overcome a family tragedy when he was just 10 years old. Colbert's father and his two brothers perished in a plane crash in the year 1974. Colbert said the terrible incident personally devastated him, and it wasn't until he was a young adult that he finally found wholeness. 15. Madonna began at the bottom. Although Madonna's thick-skinned demeanor can be tough to relate to, her shifting identities conceal a personal sorrow. When Madonna was just 5 years old, her mother went away from breast cancer, and she showed early signs of motivation. She finally relocated to New York City with the intention of pursuing a career as a professional dancer, but she encountered more challenges and traumas along the way. She was held at gunpoint during a robbery, and despite being indigent, someone broke into her flat 3 times.